Hey guys, thought I'd do a quick video because obviously Wolves have announced that 3 players contracts have come to an end and 2 are definitely leaving, Moutinho and Costa, but there's also a bit of a doubt over Adama, Traore. I'm just going to go through what's been said and why they've left, and also give you a little bit of my opinion on each one of those, all coming up next. And also Neves has left something of a little bit of a cryptic message on Moutinho's departure, all coming up. So I'm going to cover Costa first, then we're going to do Traore, and then we're going to get to Joao Moutinho. Obviously Costa came emergency on, after Sasha Kalajic. We had no strikers. Started to get fit. He scored 1 goal for Wolves and had 1 red card. There was a bit of speculation on whether he would be kept on for next season. That's now been confirmed that he's not. This is what Matt Hobbs, Wolves sporting director, had to say on Diego Costa. He said he's been incredible, the way he's brought into the club the values and the cultures. On the pitch he's shown that he still has a lot to offer, and off the pitch he's been an incredible teammate. I can't thank him enough. He was a really important part of how we've managed to achieve staying in the Premier League. And he goes on to say it feels a natural time to part the ways because he was on a 1-year contract. There was some internal conversations that went on, but we felt this was the right time, and he's got no doubt that Diego will get another club off the back of his performances for sure, and if another club calls he will give a fantastic reference. So yeah, I mean, Costa's gone. It probably is the right decision. There is an argument to say he was such a great influence around the dressing room, but like, you can't pay people that much money to be a brilliant influence. And Costa, he gave all for Wolves on the shirt, and we thank him, and it's great that he played for us. He made some key, he did some key things to get us up. Not just his goal scoring, but the way he ruffled up defenders. And when he was starting to get fully fit towards the end, he looked like he could potentially get another year, but that's not to be. Next up, we go on to Adama, Traore, and this is what Matt Hobbs has had to say about Adama Traore, which is quite an interesting one. Hobbs on Traore's situation. As the manager said in his press conferences recently, Adama is a player we'd like to keep, and we're still talking to him. He's now out of contract, but it doesn't mean there's not an opportunity to still come to an agreement. So conversations will be ongoing. He's probably earned the right to understand what else is out there. He's a great guy around the place, always happy and friendly, so on every level we'd like to keep him. Sometimes it's not possible, but we'll certainly be trying. We hope we can come to an agreement, but let's see what happens over the next few weeks. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see your thoughts on Adama Traore. Obviously you can talk to other people. There's Milan is a destination that's definitely been linked with Traore. But it seems that Wolves do want to keep him. Joao definitely wants to keep him, and there is an option that they're going to try to get him to sign a new contract. I guess they'll be down to Adama ultimately, but I think Adama knows that Joao definitely wants to use him and values him a lot. So maybe that will happen. We'll have to wait and see. From my point of view, I'm one of those, to be honest, I'd like to see Adama sign a new contract. I think he could give us something. He certainly didn't down tools towards the end of the season. In fact, in the last couple of games, he's one of the few that really put in a shift. And he could have easily a down till. So I think his attitude's right. And yeah, I'd like to see him say, but really interesting to hear your thoughts on the Adama Traore situation in the comment section below. Joao Moutinho, 5'7" of football heaven. I can't believe we paid £5 million for this player. Second most in capped player for Portugal. Great to Molineux turf. I just think it's a shame he never scored, I don't think, a goal in front of the Molineux fans. But he scored some memorable, and we had some memorable moments with him. What a player. But let's go on to see what Hobbs, and I'll give you my opinion on Moutinho as well in a second. Joe's going to go down as one of the best players ever pull on the old gold in his opinion. He was an integral part of the team the entire time he was here. Our success over the last 4 or 5 years has been instrumental in him being part of, so he now departs with nothing but thanks from the football club. We thank him for all that he did for Wolves and wish him all the best of luck for the future. So just to give you a bit of insight, the last 2 years Moutinho's been looking for a 2-year contract, and he's gone right down to the wire that he nearly left both years, but like he ended up accepting a 1-year contract. So that's been a frustration, I know, of Moutinho over the last 2 years. But obviously he certainly is of an age now where you can't be really giving longer contracts. And this season seemed like it was almost certainly the year. He's not played as many minutes. Obviously, you know, he started, he's came on and been a big help. He's been, you know, good, you know, around for the younger players. The one thing that's disappointing for me, and as much as I love Moutinho, I'm a bit disappointed that he kind of didn't want to make himself available for selection for the last 2 games. And even if it wasn't available for selection, I'm disappointed that he didn't come and say goodbye to the fans at Moutinho in the last match of the season against Everton. I'm really disappointed with that. I thought he owed us that, really, you know, and I thought he would have wanted to have said a goodbye, but it didn't happen. And that's the only thing that, for me, that soured it. Just that little bit at the end, and expected better from Moutinho on that. But without a shadow of a doubt, he's been one of my favourite players. You know, a world-class player like him that's achieved so much in the game, played more games for Wolves than any other club, obviously didn't win any silverware, and you know, he's an absolute legend, really. And yeah, disappointing how it ended, really. But we've got to place on record our thanks, and what an absolute brilliant player he's been for Wolves, and he always gave 150% for the shirt and for the fans on the pitch. And yeah, we'll see where he's going next. I'm guessing he kind of didn't want to get injured when he's out of contract, and that's why he didn't want to play, but he could have come to Moutinho for that last game. Anyway, Ruben Neves has left a little bit of a cryptic tweet, on his Instagram post, and we've translated that for you. And basically what it translates to: Ruben Neves on Moutinho leaving, privileged to have shared the midfield with you for 5 years. I'm definitely a better player because of it. Thanks for everything, old man. We'll meet again. And then at the end, you know where. What does Ruben Neves mean by that last line? Interesting. Does he mean the Portugal Natchez team, or just at his home, or somewhere else? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash a like, and if you're serious about your Wolves content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. And yeah, you'll be the first for us, all the latest news with Wolves, podcasts, live streams, and everything else. Until then, I'm Dazzling Dave, always Wolves.